blind S.yrian refugee teaches music to kids with disabilities. Miles away from home, 45-year-old Ehsan Al Khalili did not know what the future would hold. But 2 years on, the blind refugee has overcome adversity and now uses his passion for music to counter negative stereotypes of people with disabilities. The 45-year-old from Syria hosts music classes in Jordan's remote Azraq refugee camp. Using a traditional drum, his classes are aimed at children with disabilities living in the camp but are open to all. And judging by a video of singing and clapping children, it's hugely popular. To view this video, please enable JavaScript, and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. Ehsan lost his sight at 11 after falling into a large construction hole in the street when riding a bicycle with friends. Head injuries caused nerve damage in my eyes, he told UNHCR. He didn't let blindness stop him though, eventually fulfilling his dream of being a professional music player. He taught himself to drum by playing along to Egyptian songs in time with music, and at 16, joined a school for pupils with visual impairments. He later joined a school band as a drummer and singer. And as his band was all blind, he played to female guests at traditional weddings. As men and women are usually separate, this allowed him to create a successful business. He credited music for saving his life. From being a need, then a hobby, music became my profession, he said. But after fleeing to Jordan with his wife and 5 children after the outbreak of conflict in Syria in 2011, he found life tough. There were days when I thought, this is it, this is the end. Sometimes I didn't leave the apartment for weeks at a time. But music yet again came to the rescue when his family moved to the Azraq refugee camp in 2015 in Jordan's desert, home to more than 35,000 Syrian refugees. It was here he met a fellow resident, Abu Hassan, who played the oud, a traditional lute, and the two began playing together. After approaching an UNHCR-funded community center, they suggested starting a music class for children, including those with disabilities. As they say, the rest is history. People with disabilities have talents that need to be expressed, Ehsan said. He said it was important for people with disabilities to be fully integrated in the community and hopes his example can fight misconceptions about people with disabilities. The main struggle I've faced during my life is how other people treat me, like I'm somehow incapable. The best way to fight misconceptions is for people to see you engaged in life. When they see me teaching or playing with the band, they begin to understand that I'm not defined by my disability. Here. More, Syrian refugee creates real-time game inspired by her journey to Europe. More, Myanmar refugees reveal horror of watching their homes burn down. More, these are the scars and burns of the Rohingya refugees fleeing Myanmar.